So a lot of people have asked me what my rig setup is for my competition holster and belt setup. No one's asked me. Maybe one person, okay? But I'm just here making a video to show you guys. And I thought, it'd be cool if I would, let you guys know what I'm using, because even in the gun world, there's a lot of gatekeeping for stuff. Sometimes there's a lot of people who are very willing to share, but maybe not. So this actually here you see right now is my belt setup. So as you can see, it's folded up, and we can just do this. So these are actually plastic pieces that are connected together with a pin. This is a double alpha belt. It's the Lynx belt, and there's a rig builder that you could build on there to select all the things that you need to be able to fit. The holster that I have right now is a race holster. So this is also the double alpha. This is the flex holster. It comes with different insert pieces, and obviously you choose the color and this graphic color that you want. So this is how the race holster works. Essentially, it's held in by the trigger guard. So click it in, and there's a lock here on the back. I don't know if you guys can see now. So there's a lock right here. So once you push this back, then you pull it out. But otherwise, when you're just walking around, it's best to have this engaged, because it's very easy to have your gun come out and fall. In terms of holsters, I really only got this because I like the aesthetics of it, and I didn't want to fuck up my $6,000, well, after all the mods and shit, probably like $7,000 Athena, which is an Atlas, which is 2011. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. But it ends up fucking up the bottom of the frame anyways, because there's a little bit of friction here. So you can see the wear right here. And then these, okay, we'll talk about the magnet. So the magnet is also double alpha. That's their logo. And once again, this is not a sponsored video. And then these mag pouches are ADI. I got them. They're magnetic 2011 pouches. I got them from my buddies over at Checkmate Defense. And what's the last part? Maybe the last part. Oh, so the last pieces that I got were this belt piece. A lot of people use this one. This is the latch, just because I like this one just because the clothes that I wear, it's inconsistent. So sometimes I may need it to be tighter or looser. The thickness of your clothes is not always entirely the same. So it's easy. Okay, I'm having a hard time. It's not easy, I guess. As I'm saying, it's easy. Some people have asked me too. This is this is also double alpha. So I actually just took off that cover piece because I didn't really like the plastic on there. So this is actually a double alpha piece as well. The beneficial thing, what I really like about the Flex, is that it's stiff, and it's just really, I didn't like those older stiff belts that you kind of couldn't fit in your backpack or in a bag. So when you're traveling with this, you just kind of roll it up, and especially since I have these magnetic pouches, it's small, it's compact. Let me talk about one other thing, maybe about these mag pouches. So the mag pouches too. So my setup is really for aesthetics. I just like the aesthetics of the setup. But one thing that you may be concerned about with the mag pouches is that they're magnetic, right? So essentially there's two ways that you can use them. The intended way was when that pressure of you putting your hand on the mag, it would break the magnet and you'd be quicker to put in your mags. Or you can just pull it back like this, which also works. Just depending on the situation that I'm in and just the angle that I'm pulling it out at, I could still do it either way. But one thing that you risk is that when you're on the move and your elbow, or depending on your draw, you may accidentally push the mag forward and drop your mags. So you may drop all your mags. So some people still like the traditional mag pouches just because it's harder to drop your mags that way. But I always load up all of them anyways, just because I know I'm going to do some dumb shit. And then now we're here talking about the Atlas Athena, which this is my LO competition gun. This gun retail comes in, I think, at $6,200 right now before tax. This one is the two-tone colorway, so you can see the beaver tail here, the safety, the hammer, the trigger, and the barrel. This is all silver. And this model is the Atlas Athena. This is the 4.6-inch bull barrel. Obviously, we have iron sights with the fiber optic in the front here. This co-witnesses. So this is with the Trigicon SRO. Once again, I'm not sponsored by any of these brands. And this is just shit that I like. I'm a brand horse, so SRO just aesthetically has been the best for me, and with the window. I had an RCR at one point, but I don't know why, just on the Athena, just looked like shit. This gun in particular came with the tactical magwell, which is not this one. This one is the large hand magwell. It didn't have the palm swell and the steps on the side. So on the right hand side here, I have this full step, and then on the left hand side here, I have the palm swell. And so this is a more aggressive grip, which I really like with Atlas, is that you can kind of customize this grip to your hand size. Like, I have big hands, so a lot of times, a lot of guns, except even though my hands are so big, I still can't reach the slide stop. But this gun is a non-lockback gun anyways. So, getting back into it, is that I really like the grip. And the other things that it did to it was the extended mag release, which this one I think is the Dawson Precision, but I'm looking for one that the silver matches more with the silver accents of the gun, just because I'm a very aesthetics-based guy. I mean, I like looking at it as I'm cleaning it. It's great. Thumb stop is also from Atlas, so I got this with the intention that it helped me with my grip on my left hand, because with 2011s, I don't know why, I just can't find a consistent grip on 2011s. On Glocks and everything else, I'm fine, but I don't know what it is. So this one is great because it just replaces your slide stop. So in the case that you wanted to go back, you don't have holes on your frame. Because if I drilled holes on my frame for it, I'd probably be okay with it. But it's just I don't really. I want to be able to go back just because I want to put it into back to a state that is I could put on a stand that looks great. But right now, so far, I think I like it. I don't know. I'm going competition shooting this Saturday, so we'll see if I want to keep it or not. And if you don't know Atlas, Atlas is I don't even know what tier you would say it is. For me, the comparison that I put it in as would be like a Porsche, GT3 RS in particular, because this is something that goes fast. It's not the flashiest, but it's great. It looks great. It drives great. This is my comparison. I think I talked with another buddy that thought the same way. We all run Atlas. It's not because it's, to us, it's not really flashy. It's kind of like a tool. It's a means to an end, right? Granted, I want to shoot Glock because I think people who shoot Glocks great are, fucking gangsters. Fuck, anyone can shoot a 2011 or 1911 double stack well, right? Because just you can't fuck it up, right? But in particular for this one, we have a light trigger here. So this is a sub 2-pound trigger. This is the comp trigger. Let's push this back. The fit and finish on it is great. This coating actually doesn't scratch very easily, minus the fact that I've dropped this already and I've shot this in the rain, so I've kind of beat the shit out of this gun. But I think that's the purpose of buying a dope baller gun, is to fucking run it, right? It's just like if I bought a supercar, I'd drive the shit out of it, because I don't want to just let it sit in a garage. It's not a garage queen. It's not a safe queen. I just run it until it blows up, and we'll rebuild it. So this was just a very short video on just introducing this stuff. So maybe next week we'll go out to the range, or next video we'll go out to the range and actually talk a bit more about the gun itself. Just because I have a couple other setups with the head mount too, so first person vids, or even more beauty shots, or just things that I really never thought about. Maybe I'll be your next big gun tuber, who fucking knows. Anyways, that's it. I'm Colin, and I will see you guys on the next one, or I won't. Who knows? Depends how I feel, right? So old school style. Fuck. If you like this video, like and subscribe and comment. And if you don't like this video, make sure you comment that you don't like this video, just so at least I have some activity going down there, right? Yeah, boys and girls, we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.